Howdy 40K radio fans and freebooters out there, and any 40K hobbyists in general. Ordered one of these foam cutting knives from Chicago Electric, made in China. I'm going to tell you, the other version that looks exactly like it costs about $100, so for 15 bucks it's worth a try to see if we can blow the thing up and how well it works. Going to be doing a test in a little bit. Come back at you in just a moment, but as you can see, pretty basic, rubberized here, 5 different settings. I think it's up to 825 degrees down to 0 degree setting, and then the gun calibrated over here, so got the nice calibration for your depth setting. Pretty thick blade. We'll see how it works in a second here, so talk to you soon. How you doing? We're back with the second part of our review, and we got a little bonus. We got some witnesses out here. If you look very closely, right about there at the tip of my finger, there's about 2 or 3 deer right behind this middle tree. Not very good resolution over here, but we're heating up the blade right now, and the reason I'm out here is because styrofoam is super toxic. You don't want to be doing this inside, and it's highly carcinogenic, so we're going to heat up the blade for a second, watch the deer hang out, and wonder what we're up to. And we're going to be doing 2 types of foam, actually. We're going to be using the low density and the high density. This stuff that we're used to, the white stuff. Yeah, there they go, they're taking off now. There you guys. The white stuff over here, that is that's the stuff you find in your shipping packaging, all the good stuff. It's real flimsy, easy to break. This is your higher density blue foam for insulation that we use a lot for terrain pieces. So we're going to see how it does on both of them. We just happen to have a giant terrain project here, and it should be heating up pretty good. I've got it cranked up to 5. And here's the control button. Got it cranked up. You can probably hear the rain in the background. That's why we're not all the way out in the yard. Got it cranked up to 5. I can feel it throwing off some heat already. So we're going to keep it cranked up here for a little bit, and then we're going to start seeing how well it does. Doing pretty good on the blue stuff here. It's still heating up, but it's cutting through it pretty nicely. Cutting through, we'll just make some wider gaps on it there. Try a plunge just for the fun of it. That plunges pretty good into there. On the low density stuff, cranks right through it really nicely. Look at it, just cut through that. Oh, sorry. Cut through the low density stuff pretty nicely. Obviously there's the smoke, the toxic smoke we're talking about. That's why we're outside. So it does, I'd say, for 15 bucks, this thing's doing a great job. It's going to save me a lot of time and effort getting this terrain piece all set and ready to go. Using the broad end of it. It's doing great. There's a glue section right there, so this is where the 2 pieces were glued together. It's taking a little bit more time to get through that, but it's cutting through the high density foam and the low density stuff pretty nicely. Let's do a corner here and just see how it does with flattening off this corner. Sorry, I'm coming back. The low density stuff, it really knocks the crap out of. Does a really good job of biting into the stuff and doing some serious damage real quick. The blue stuff is a little more resilient. Like I said, put a nice flat piece down on it. I've got the guard here. I imagine, you can see it's smoking pretty good. I imagine when I put the guard down, take the guard off, I'll be able to really get in there, do the sculpting, work on it. You can even do some fine detail, scrape marks, broad trench marks. We'll go right to the corner here, see how it does on the corner, rounding out corners. Nice job. This is really going to save me a lot of time. So far, we'll see how it holds up against, just a lot of use. We're talking, this is a pretty big terrain project, so we're talking multiple hours, lots of cutting, smoothing out, getting the transitions down. Oops, sorry, keep forgetting to adjust that. As you can see, I just took off this corner, but cutting this shit out, having some fun. Smoothing it off, gonna make it look like. So this is the work in progress. But like I said, I promised you guys a little looky-see at what this thing can do. Does a great job. Seems to be doing exactly as it's told. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how long-term use is going to be on it. We'll have to check it out and go from there. But so far, so good. I'm enjoying it. It's working great. It's got a nice indicator light right here that shows you when it's on or off. I don't know how well you can see that, but there it is. I'm going to leave this outside for a little bit so it can cool down and let it stop smoking. But so far, working good. Talk to you guys later.